So one of the companies we decided to engage on this topic is Coca-Cola. And one of our advocates a few years ago was listening into one of their quarterly analyst calls and realized they didn't have a plan to reduce their use of plastic. So after some initial engagement with the company, we ended up filing a shareholder resolution. And then we were able to withdraw it when the company agreed to reduce its production of new plastic by 3 million metric tons by the end of 2025, which is the equivalent of taking 200,000 plastic bottles out of the waste stream every minute for a year. So pretty significant commitment there. And that was a huge step for the company. We continued our engagement the following year and focused on increasing the use of refillable or reusable bottles and asking the company to really ramp up its use of refillable containers. Some of you may recall using refillable bottles as a kid. You'd buy a bottle of soda from the store, its label would be kind of worn, and it was obviously not the first use of the bottle. You'd then return the bottles to be cleaned and put back into circulation. In the last 40 or so years, most of this infrastructure in the US has actually been dismantled, but it's still in use in parts of South America and Africa. And about 14% of Coke's current global beverage distribution is actually through refillable bottles. So we engaged the company in conversation. We then ultimately ended up filing another shareholder resolution on this particular topic on reuse and refill, and then withdrew that proposal. We were able to come to an agreement with the company wherein we withdrew our proposal in exchange for a commitment from Coke to set a goal that 25% of its beverages would be dispensed in refillable or reusable containers by 2030, which is pretty significant. That means that 173 billion beverages could be sold in reusable packaging by 2030. And that just keeps a lot of plastic out of the waste stream, and it was the first known goal of its kind.